This is a really common mistake in biblical interpretation. Pastors, even scholars do this. Hi, I'm Colin, a biblical scholar helping make faith more practical with bibliologic. Unlike this practice of combining two ideas, idolatry and just fleshly behavior, like, oh, that's an idol of pride in your life, you need to pray about that, or vanity, or you have an idol of gambling. You've made that practice, that behavior, your idol. But the idea is actually conflated from two separate thoughts: the actions of humans and the deity they subscribe to. In Scripture, they're always separate things, because the person worshiping an idol knew they were worshiping a spiritual being and believed they were real. Even if they made facsimile copies, physical idols to worship, those were understood to represent a real being, and you gave your allegiance to worship to that. That's really the big problem here, that you're actually worshiping another deity besides God. If you worship Ashtaroth, Moloch, or Baal, any of the myriad of Egyptian gods, when you're appealing to him for good crops, rain, fertility, or what have you, you're going to act in the manner consistent with that household. To God's perspective, it's most often described as spiritual infidelity, cheating on God. The great irony being, the same word for idol, selim, is what humanity was first called, the image of God. This is why it's infidelity. We're made in God's image, likeness, to do good works, to be known by his name. And when we behave in a manner that glorifies power, money, or any of these other token idols, we're really worshiping the house of another deity in the biblical mind. You would say you are behaving like a Baal worshiper, like any of these others, because now you're living as they want. This is what the enemy wants: misplaced loyalty, behavior that leads you from the household of the Father. Understand, you're known by your behavior, even if you're saved by faith. That faith is proven by how you live. So prove you're in the household of God. Make it a priority to show you belong to him. And if you found this helpful, like and follow for more.